All right, we're starting with an unthinkable story. I can't even wrap my head around this. A 6 and a 7-year-old on an elevator, going for ice cream, end up stabbed. How does this happen?
It's absolutely terrifying. These two little kids just wanted to go get ice cream. They're in an elevator and some man attacks them with a knife. The worst part is, he's still on the loose and they believe he might have murdered another 18-year-old nursing student earlier last week.
Another unthinkable story. We've got young girls inviting their friend over for a slumber party. Next thing you know, they're stabbing her, trying to kill her. What's the reason behind that?
If you can believe it, it's because they were trying to join an online cult and prove that a mythical creature was actually real. And they've actually been planning to murder her for months, which is unbelievable.
And now the story everybody continues to talk about. Let's look at the picture here. Young ladies getting married, and that's baby attached to the wedding dress. Are we outraged or not?
It's so crazy to see. It's like something old, something new, and a baby down the aisle too. Like, who thought that this baby? Apparently, the baby is okay. It was a 1-month-old baby that the mom fastened onto the end of her Vera Wang wedding gown. She wanted everybody to know it was Vera Wang, but she's dragging the baby down the aisle as she's walking down the aisle, and everybody's like, "Why did you not have somebody hold the baby?" Like, there are so many other ways around this that it's so bizarre to see a baby just.
Oh my God.
At the end of the
1 month old.
I think of when my daughter was 1 month, how fragile she was, how careful I was with her. And to think that this woman would literally put her child on the back of her dress and drag her, they're so frail and tiny at that stage. You're scared to even hold them the wrong way, let alone put them on the back of a dress.
And the mom's talking too. She's talking to all of us. Like, yeah, she's not backing down. She's like, I see nothing wrong with this. We're covered by the blood of Jesus. Like, we can do what we want to do. Get out of my business. That's basically what the mom's saying.
I mean, I can think of a million ways to make your daughter part of your wedding than this. Look, this is crazy. This baby does not want to be there.
And here's the thing. So, I'm sure at some point she came up with this idea to drag the baby on the floor, and other people were like, "Yeah, okay, go ahead and do that." You know, no one stepped up and said, "No, that's stupid."
I couldn't have been at that. I couldn't have been at that wedding. I couldn't have been at that. I couldn't have been at that.
You know when the priest say this, but every time I see the picture, I just want to slap her. I do. I can't stand it.
And it is by the grace of God that this child is okay. This is not okay.
Well, and even if it's not even a safety reason, it's tacky. Come on.
Is she some unfit mother because of this, or is this just a stupid decision?
Questions your judgment.
Hormones.
Questions your judgment as a parent.
As a person.
It's like there could have been a rusty nail in the floor as you're dragging the baby down the aisle. So luckily, anything could have happened. Luckily, nothing did. But it's like after the fact, what were you thinking? What were you? This poor child.
Well, what the heck?
We know she'll do it again.
And she can't even see the child. Like, it's,
it's like an afterthought.
She can't even see the child.
It is. You said
this baby is like an afterthought. It's like,
ma'am,
all right, I'm dragging this baby along.
Somebody was writing about it, and then they put in parentheses, nobody knows what happened to the baby when they reached the altar.
Yeah.
Like when they turned around, was the baby on the other way too?
Oh no. It's really.
The video of the day is really the audio of the day. We get to listen to a judge challenge a public defender, and they go at it, and you can hear a judge brawling with an attorney. Yes.
Yes.
Hannah.
I mean, you know, they must hear so many things. Like, they're just so insane that they have to hold it together so many times. And I guess everyone has a breaking point.
This judge snapped. You're thinking they're going to talk it out in the hallway. Supposedly the judge, as soon as that attorney gets in the hallway, grabs and starts punching.